In Chinese dramas, white hair is never just a fashion choice. Well, okay, maybe it's partially for the aesthetic, but mostly it's a visual shorthand for the extreme. We're talking spiritual exhaustion, the fallout of peak heartbreak, or ancient bloodlines with powers so absolute they physically rewire your DNA. When that hair turns to frost, the audience knows that the soul has been irrevocably altered. It's a trope we love to see, but it's a tough look to pull off without looking like you're wearing a cheap Halloween prop. Today, we're ranking the top 10 actresses who didn't just wear the wig, they mastered the ethereal frost. Let's get into it. Kicking us off at number 10, we're entering a realm where white hair isn't just a tragedy, it's an identity. For Zhu Jingyi and Chen Duling, the silver hair leans hard into supernatural lineage and high fantasy mystique. In their respective roles, their characters feel like they exist on a completely different plane than everyone else. The styling here is all about the beautiful soft textures and a polished finish that makes them feel almost untouchable. It's less about the pain and all about the presence. That I'm a literal goddess energy that sets the tone for the entire series. At number 9, Chen Zihan gives us a look rooted in memory and haunting tragedy. Her silver hair is a visual echo of a past that refuses to fade, a permanent scar of betrayal. What makes this look so iconic is the high contrast styling. Seeing that brilliant white hair against the darker, moodier tones of her wardrobe creates a silhouette that commands every frame. It's the kind of visual that lingers in your mind long after the scene cuts to black. Moving to number 8, Tang Songyang's transformation feels like an ascension. Unlike the others, this styling feels weightless. There's a gentle flow into it that suggests a character who has finally stepped beyond worldly restrictions and human drama. There's a profound calmness here. It's subtle, sure, but it carries the unmistakable weight of a soul that has evolved. It's not just hair, it's a vibe shift. Now we're hitting high fantasy at its peak at number 7. In ice fantasy, white hair is world building personified. It's literally an extension of the frozen, magical environment itself. Victoria Song's look here is regal and almost ceremonial. It doesn't just suit her character, it anchors the entire aesthetic of the drama. This is styling as storytelling, plain and simple. You look at her and you instantly understand the rules of the world she lives in. Number 6 brings Li Yitong and a masterclass in classic elegance. This look is all about the perfect balance. The hair flows effortlessly with traditional silk costuming, creating a visual feel both grounded and otherworldly at the same time. It's a quiet and refined strength. It's proof that you don't need massive theatrics or crazy CGI to be unforgettable. Sometimes the simplicity is the ultimate power move. At number 5, Zhao Lucy catches this luminous, ethereal shift that just hits different. This styling leans into lightness, airy textures, and delicate finish that enhances her fairy-like aura. On screen, it almost appears iridescent, as though she's caught in a glow between realms. It blurs the line between the girl she was and the immortal she's becoming. There's a quiet softness to it, but you can feel that she's no longer fully human. Coming in at number 4, Dilraba delivers one of the most visually commanding looks on this list. The styling here is structured, refined, and sharp. It reflects a woman who has endured everything and still stands tall. There's an authority in that silver mane, but if you look at it closely, there's also a deep-seated sorrow. It's precise, it's powerful, and honestly, pretty unforgettable. When Dilraba goes silver, the whole world stops to watch. At number 3, we're moving closer into darker, more intense territory. Wang Yifei's silver hair carries a heavier, more dramatic weight, especially when paired with the gothic aesthetic of the drama. The contrast between the light hair and the deep shadows create this dark goddess energy. It's bold, it's menacing, and honestly, it's impossible to look away from. She doesn't just enter a room, she commands it and haunts it. Number 2 is one of the most heartbreaking transformations in Cdrama history. In Princess Silver, Rangli's hair turns white in a single moment of overwhelming pain and betrayal. The look itself is striking. Long waves of silver cascading around the face that carries pure devastation. There's something both regal and completely broken about it. That sudden shift from black to white becomes a perfect symbol of innocence lost. It's haunting, it's iconic, and will definitely make you reach for the tissues. And finally, at number 1, we have Yangtze in Immortal Samsara. For me, this is the gold standard. The white hair here is the ultimate prize of cultivation and divine consequences. Why does it work so well? Because it doesn't overpower her performance, it amplifies it. The styling is perfectly balanced, striking enough to be otherworldly, but soft enough to let every flicker of emotion on her face resonate. When you see Yangtze in the frost, you aren't just looking at a wig, you're looking at the exhaustion of 1,000 lifetimes. That, guys, is the perfect marriage of aesthetic and soul. From ancient bloodlines to the scars of heartbreak, white hair remains the ultimate visual flex in Cdrama storytelling. It's never just about the look, it's about the journey it took to get there. Now, this list only highlights a few standouts. There are so many other incredible transformations out there, from divine punishments to moments of spiritual ascension. So which of these hit you the hardest? Did I miss your favorite silver-haired queen? Drop your rankings in the comments, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more screen royalty deep dives. And I'll see you in the next one.